Hey, I'm Aaron Kemkes, designer of the Galaxia Initiative, a resource management, dice rolling, and card driven game for 2 to 4 players. Take control of a budding galactic empire in the 22nd century during the Galaxia Initiative, a program where civilizations are encouraged to expand and make their mark on the universe. Colonize planets, work on the station, construct moons, build alliances, and fight important battles while scavenging the scrapyards of the cosmos. Trigger battles with other empires by meeting collective or singular goals. Find alliances and take advantage of battle-only bonuses for unexpected victory. Your player aid is your empire, and how you choose to build it is up to you with variable empire abilities. At the start of the game, you may choose or randomly deal each player an empire ability, and these special characteristics only apply to you and can help provide the tools to build the greatest empire. On your turn, you will swap 2 dice on the Galaxy board. If you create a line of 3 to 5 dice of the same number or color, you may recruit them all. If there are any white dice touching the line you created, you may take those also. However, you must follow one main rule. You cannot take more than 5 dice on your turn unless you use a planet's ability. If your initial roll, the number on the dice when you recruit them, is 20 or more, you may take an alliance. You may re-roll any number of dice once after recruiting them, but you must keep the result. If you re-roll and the total becomes 20, you will not get an alliance. In the next phase of the turn, if there are any planet abilities, they will trigger, providing scrap or special actions such as re-rolling or changing the result of the dice. After recruiting your ships, the rocket dice, you will spend them in one of 4 ways. 1. Colonize a planet. You must spend a dice exactly equal to the number on a planet available. These dice can be any color shown on the planet, including white. However, any one of the colors must be present if using a white die. 2. Work on the station. To complete part of the station, you must spend dice exactly equal to one of the numbers. White dice may also be used to supplement here, but the only part of the station that uses only white dice is this section here. 3. Visit the scrapyard. If there is a colored die or 2 white dice you cannot or do not want to use for anything else, turn them into scrap. Increase your scrap total by the amount of the dice. At any point on your turn, you may spend scrap to acquire an alliance and a victory point card. You can even adjust the value of a die up or down. 4. Build a moon base. Moon bases are worth 1 die equal to a number on the top of the card. The number is determined by how many you have constructed of that type. If you construct 3 or more moons of one type, use the 3rd number. Moon bases do not cost anything on the turn that they are constructed. However, in order to maintain them, you must spend 1 scrap per moon to keep them active each turn. If the moon is active, it provides you 1 attack. If it isn't active, the attack you gained is lost. After you use your dice for various actions, slide all dice down toward you on the Galaxy board. Refill the board top to bottom, left to right. Starting with the far left column, fill it from top to bottom from the reserve board. Then proceed to the next column and do this until all empty spaces are filled. Refill the reserve board with the dice you acquired on your turn. Roll them again, ordering them from lowest to highest number. Move all remaining dice, if any, on the reserve board to the left, and fill the reserve board from the left to right in ascending order. If there are 2 dice of the same value, the player chooses the order. The Galaxia Initiative continues for multiple rounds, pausing briefly to initiate card-driven battles. Battles are triggered when the requirement on the current battle card is met. When this happens, all play pauses and players determine how much attack they have. Your attack is acquired through building the station, conquering planets, and building moon bases. You may also receive attack from an empire ability. The bonus at the bottom of the battle card is added temporarily for this battle only, and may give you just enough of a boost to win it. The player with the highest attack wins the battle and takes the card. If a player wishes, they may spend all alliances they currently have as 1 attack each. You cannot spend only 1 alliance during a battle if you have more. If the battle is a tie after tiebreakers, the battle does not resolve, and whether the battle is resolved or not, the battle that is horizontal will become the active one. Flip over another battle from the deck to place horizontally. Play continues until one player has conquered 10 planets, all players have triggered and resolved 6 battles, or one player has worked on the station 15 times. At that point, all players will receive equal turns and the game ends. Add up all victory points on planets, the station, victory point cards, and completed rows on your player aid. Also, give 1 point for every 2 alliances a player has. The empire with the most points wins. This is the Galaxia Initiative.